What's up, guys? It's Jordan Hernandez reporting from Red Creek Paintball. You guys don't know this yet, but you have just tuned into the very first vlog series that we'll be doing this year, giving you some behind the scenes footage of what we're doing, how we're doing it, why we're doing it. But I have all this great, these great adventures out here with all my buddies and my friends, building all these bunkers, changing the field, planning for the field, and I think it's a great opportunity to record it. I enjoyed making footage for YouTube, like gameplay footage, playing games and stuff like that. But while we're in season out here, I can't play those games. So we're gonna keep the camera rolling this year, put together some cool videos and some cool behind the scenes. So you're gonna have some footage of day one all the way till the end of the season, and you get to talk about games, recommend stuff. I think it's gonna be a really cool engagement piece for you guys, kind of be able to follow along, and you get to see the rhyme behind the reason, you know what I mean? So, and give you a good idea of what we got going on out here.
Here you go, let's go, bud, let's go.
So this is the type of destruction that you have out here during the winter, and we knew this was likely not to hold, but check this out. Complete break. Hey, the flagpole's held up, no problem.
Nice.
So we got a Z bunker right here. These were constructed with love and fortitude. John approves it. Check this out, dude. Still sturdy. Hey, sturdier than ever.
Very
Tell
sturdy.
me that's not just embedded in there. Stop. So this year is all about forever bunkers. You're gonna hear that term a lot. You're gonna hear it a lot too. Forever bunkers are things that are gonna be here forever. Stuff that we're not gonna move, stuff that we don't need to tear down. A lot of what you've seen out here isn't a forever bunker. Like some of these pallet bunkers and stuff, that wasn't the main idea. That wasn't the main point. We want to build this out to be a cityscape on certain places, a village on some specific landmarks and stuff like that. Like this right here, I'm not super proud of this. It did its job, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, it did very well. Still sturdy.
It's still standing.
It's held up nice.
But we've slowly kind of put these things together, and it's like, well, is this gonna be here forever? No, it's not. We've got a different plan out here. So we're gonna say goodbye to this bunker and a couple others. It's definitely served us well.
Over here we got, the two-story. This is not a forever thing at Red Creek. We're gonna build something way better than this. But yeah, at the moment, this is coming down.
Is this some Budweiser engineering?
Yeah, late night whiskey and Bud Light engineering. Right now.
No, definitely not our proudest landmark, and I know we're better than this, but
we got something better in the making.
this is ground zero. This is ground zero for us. Like, we're gonna tear this down. I'm glad it's held up this long. Maybe it served shelter to a hobo or something, but this wasn't the goal. Prime time ladder.
You know, I'm gonna test it out.
Okay,
Let's
test
see.
it. This would be a great clubhouse if you're like 12 years old and didn't know how to build anything. You just had a bunch of wood on hand. Here is the large project of the year. No one's heard this yet. You've heard it in talking, but none of the players have heard this. So the whole idea of clearing that main middle part out that you guys all know and love right next to the road, that was to be essentially a city. There's a cityscape that I want to put there, but you don't know this. This is how far I want to take the city. Right now we're at the center flag point, really close to the two-story that's currently out here, but I want to take it all the way up to here. So all these trees right here are going to be gone. Sad day for the trees. We might keep a couple if they fit in with the format, but I want to build out a line of buildings on one side and another line of buildings on the other, and then create this nice large kill alleyway right in the middle, like a main street.
Okay.
And at the top of Main Street, our two-story hotel right here. So it's going to be that large width, like a 40-foot width, container width right here where these are, and then it's going to look out onto a main road and two staggered building lines. It's going to create that main CQB style gameplay, and we can play games just on the city at that point.
Yep.
So you have a couple elevated platforms, 2 stories. I want to dig some trenches out here on this far side if we get a good bobcat out here, a loader, something we could dig some trenches with. And we're going to start building these rolling hills on this far side, and this is going to be a massive change up here at Red Creek. And I mean, it's a lofty goal. We need to raise enough money to get a loader first, but once we get a loader, we're going to change the whole landscape of this, dude.
Let's see how it works.
Yeah. Make sure this was bar and chain oil.
First tree down, 2020. Let's go.
Woo! Timber. Push it from the other side. There it is. Because this is the center bunker, this thing bugged me because it's just a little janky. It's not what I want it to be in the end of all this. So I'm tearing that down today. Hopefully I can get through all of it. It's given us a lot of great wood panels to use somewhere else. We just finished up today's objective. What we came out here to do is definitely plan. We bit off a little bit more today because we had time to do it. This man with the chainsaw, look out, he's unstoppable. Unstoppable, dog. We cleared this whole section out. So this cuts all the way through the center of the field now, and it opened it up a ton. And there's gonna be some awesome battles right here in this kind of valley now. When that 2-story comes down and gets rebuilt and repurposed, this is gonna be a bloodbath right here through this middle. Everything's gonna change, it's gonna look way different. So, huge impact. And that's just with 2 guys today.
2 guys, that's all it takes.
2 guys, we've been pulling trees, creating paths. Everything's super muddy today, but I think we got done what we were looking to get done. Evaluate the field, damage control, cut up a little project. That wasn't intended.
Create a plan and move on to the next.
Just keep pushing, keep moving. And everything up to this point has been pulled out by hand. This used to be so thick. That's what she said. You got nothing?
I got nothing with that, man.